Let us start mindfulness, the first session, and again following a simple principles of mindfulness. The last time we did departure, flying, and arrival. Normally people talk a lot about mindfulness. No, it is effortless. It is, be mindful intellectually. But that dry knowledge doesn't fit. And let us see, when we start the practice, we move into the state of effortlessness, and that very flying has no effort into it. What it means, the mind starts living within, moving within, and then it awakens to the inner peace and happiness. First step, so to say, to leave the world outside and to live within, here and now. We did it in a minute. We moved inside the studio, we started living within it. Look at it. How simple and easy it is. Normally, the mind starts thinking in the practice. So your eyes are closed, means you have said goodbye to the external world of time, of location, of place, of objects, of sensations from the sense organs, except the sensation of hearing. So what happens the moment we start so-called living within, we become aware of the body. Okay? The moment we become aware of the body, everything outside begins dropping by itself. Same thing, the way we moved inside. We left the parking space, we left other stores, we are inside the room. Become aware. That will indicate your progress and also the success. Leaving the world outside and living within is the masses. So what happens? You being comfortable. That's a little deeper. We started from being comfortable. So now see that. See all the joints, yourself from the neck joint, and the moment you experience any discomfort, feel free to adjust and align. Feel free to adjust and align the shoulder joints, elbows, wrist, hip joints, knees, ankles, toes. Mindfulness is 80% understanding. I talk verbally, but you have a non-verbal understanding. You are already there from the very first step. I'm reminding, leaving the world outside to live within is what it means by closing the eyes, looking at the body, feeling the sensation, and being comfortable. Wait for a moment to move into the next step. Live in the state of doing nothing. The moment we are aware of the state of doing nothing, effortlessness is there. We have started flying instead of departing, preparing for departure. Now, That is how I moved today's practice to the next level. Now, again I'm reinforcing, change the direction of the mind. The moment you change the direction, you are carefree. We changed the direction of the mind just now. We were talking to her and we stopped. We didn't make any effort to stop talking to her. It was a change in the direction. So whatever is happening in the mind is outside. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, relations, place, objects, whatever comes to the mind, let it come, one thing. You become aware of anything and everything that comes to the mind. Third thing, you are not there. You are not communicating. If it comes, good. If it goes, good. That will take you to a deeper and a higher state of consciousness. Understand through another statement, there is nothing inside that the mind can hold on. Remember. No, but thoughts are there. They come from outside. They are outside us. Objects, feelings, sensation, imaginations, everything comes from outside. So what do we experience as such? A sense of darkness is there. A sense of emptiness is there. You see, the mind that has yet to change through the mindfulness gets little scary. Oh, only darkness, I'm alone. No. And when the mind is settled into that emptiness and the darkness, then it knows that everything is outside. Thoughts, feelings, objects, places, locations, past, present, future, everything is outside. Be there. Even I cannot say you do the practice. It is not a practice. But for the sake of understanding and a language, you're there. So you're living within, leaving the world outside. You have changed the direction of the mind from outside to inside. You are aware of what is happening outside, a change in terms of objects of the sense organs, thoughts, feelings, sensation, location, place, objects, but I'm not there. So when you know you are not there, you are carefree. We are not doing anything at all. When we talk with the reference to the mindfulness, but when we start the journey, we do the mindfulness practice. Now, we explore what happens when we start living within, leaving the world outside, and changing the direction. So what is left for the mind that is heavily conditioned with reference to the body? Naturally, it focuses on the body. So we say, okay, experience the head and the neck. So when you experience the head and the neck, there is a sensation, there is a relaxation, and there is a stillness. For the sake of understanding, let the mind be very clear and remain carefree. The state of relaxation and the stillness is natural, is always present in us. If the mind does not enter into the body is always still. It has to do nothing. It is the mind with its intent, with its craving, with its desire, with its anxiety, with its thought, moves the body. So what happened? The mind has taken itself away from the body. And we experience the body without this crazy mind. That gives us the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Look at it. Relaxation. By default, we are relaxed creatures. It is not a practice, my friend. It is the way of life. The time will come when we discover and you will declare, yes, I'm living. What is next? Look at both the arms. Just you are there and enjoy conscious experience of sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look at both the legs just casually, not for the sake of communicating, but knowing, understanding. So what we know, there is a sensation, there is a relaxation, there is a stillness, and entire body. Yes, the entire body. Sensation, relaxation, stillness, and carefree. Mind is living within, leaving the world outside. Let us do nothing for a minute. You're living within, you're mindful. To continue to live within, we use another step into this practice. And that is three-pointed awareness. The breath goes in and out is the first point. Feeling the sensation of the breath is the second point. No change in the direction and the rate of the breath is the third point. We are using the natural awareness of the breath when we are naturally aware of the breath. It is because if the mind forgets that it has gone outside, you can instantly remember and become aware that you are living within. Nothing to be done. For that purpose, we keep our awareness and attention on the breath. The moment there is a forgetfulness, the moment we discover the mind is wandering, becoming lazy, we return to the breath with a three-pointed awareness, looking at the breath going in and out, feeling the sensation, no change for a few seconds. And after that, nothing, doing nothing, live into that state. After the forgetfulness, it happens. That is the way we progress. So we use the forgetfulness during the practice as an opportunity. Don't worry. Return to the breath awareness, three-pointed, and the experience of the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness, and living within, leaving the world outside. So everything remains in the field of your awareness. After the sleep, we discover a moment before awareness, it was sleep. Don't worry. It was an unknown territory. Neither you know about the sleep nor me. Don't start thinking. Return to the experience of the first three steps. The state of living within, leaving the world outside, direction is already changed, experience of sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and awareness of the three-pointed breath. What are the 3 points? The breath is going in and out. Feeling the sensation and no change. We are in a state of doing nothing. It is not only we are aware of the breath, at the same time we are also aware of the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. We are also aware that we are living within. There are many states we transition, there are many alternating states to explore and understand. Alternating states helps us to go deeper. They are alternating states. Like there is a semi or subconscious state, changes to fully conscious state. how it happens. Thought is there. Next moment, you become aware. At the same time, you become aware of the breath. You become aware of the breath, and that awareness takes you to a conscious experience of sensation, relaxation in the stillness, makes you aware that you are living within, makes you aware that you have changed the direction of the mind. You see, there are many alternating states. And that will, once we explore, discover, and understand, it will help us to go deep into meditation. I won't say we are working on these 4 alternating states. They come and go. Let them come and go with awareness. But sometime, let us see. First alternating state. After the forgetfulness, we experience as if the mind was traveling somewhere. We need not to worry. So what should we? No, just return to breath awareness, going in and out, feeling the sensation of the breath, and awareness of the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness, and living within. It happens in a fraction of a millisecond. We get a glimpse of subjective reality or the higher consciousness. Again, after falling into unconscious sleep, we discover a moment. Before awareness, we were asleep. And we were in the unknown territory. We were nobody. Don't start thinking. Return to breath awareness with a conscious experience of living within, sensation, relaxation in the stillness. That is how the states alternate deeper within. Then we are aware of the breath, sensation, relaxation, and the stillness, living within, and we experience there is nobody. We are nobody. It is a wonderful state. We are surely mindfulness. Inside, when we live within, these different states alternate. Then there is a semi or a subconscious state. What happens in that? You are aware of the breath, sensation, relaxation in the stillness, living within. And suddenly you experience there appears a thought, but the next moment You become aware. At the same time, you look at the breath and experience sensation, relaxation in the stillness. It becomes a joy of discovery. What is that discovery? We have a conscious experience. When we return from sleep, unknown territory, there is a peace. We experience for some time we were nobody. Joy of discovery. We experience the thought appears on the surface. We are living within in sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and the breath awareness. So we discover, this is how it happens. The thought covers, creates a veil. Forgetfulness, and then we return from it. That return is not an effort. We remember we are there. So many masters says the mindfulness is recalling the original memory of the consciousness. In fact, Buddha says mindfulness is a right memory. Where is wrong memory? Whatever comes from the mind. Experience that alternating states. It is the joy of discovery. In the joy of discovery, the mind does not want to come outside. When that happens, you have the first taste of the mindfulness. And the journey continues. Just experience the state of the mindfulness as an ocean where alternating states, they come, they go. Sleep comes and goes. Thought comes and goes. Forgetfulness comes and goes. And you remain the same. You discover the peace and the happiness deeper within. And that peace and the happiness is the water of the ocean. Ocean is not a water, but the existence of the ocean depends on the water. The water does not change. Ocean changes. Ocean changes, and then the waves in the ocean changes. That is it's a joy of discovery. Why it is known as an effortlessness, it indicates, suggests the highest principles. Thought comes, we become aware, the thought disappears. That thought is a wave. Forgetfulness comes, the next moment we become aware, return to the same state of sensation, relaxation in the stillness. And we realize, oh, it was simply in alternating states. It is also a wave in the ocean. Wave in the ocean, yes. And then we experience the sensation, relaxation in the stillness. We are aware of the breath. We are also aware we are living within. There is no wave in the ocean of consciousness. In that state, we discover deeper within. The water never changes. Water never claims, I'm an ocean, I'm a wave. Water remains as it is. You call it a pond, you call it an ocean, you call it a wave. Oh, we realize the depth of our consciousness. We did nothing, we are doing nothing. The mind should drop any kind of resistance, triggering, reaction, even if there is a forgetfulness, even if the sleep comes, okay, let us, now we are aware, sleep is gone. Thought comes, now we are aware, thought is gone. Forgetfulness has come, now we are aware it has gone. These are all waves in the ocean. We have to see that, perceive that. Perception doesn't need any effort. When it doesn't need any effort, we awaken. What is that awakening? We are living within. Outside there is a sensation, relaxation in the stillness. We are aware thought, sleep, forgetfulness are nothing but the waves in the ocean. Okay. Now there are no waves in the ocean. We go deeper. What is this ocean? It is a water. Without water, there is no ocean. Without ocean, there are no waves. We are living within. We are in mindfulness. When we are doing nothing, what to worry? What to think? The water is not doing anything. It is the ocean, limited by the territory. Water remains the same. A metaphor of that water is the pure state of the consciousness. And that is the joy of discovery. Meditation, mindfulness, is a discovery. It is not a practice. Just living within at the surface level It is a conscious experience of sensation, relaxation in the stillness, living within, aware of the breath. Deeper level, we experience the alternating states. Sleep comes, we become aware, return to the same experience. Forgetfulness comes, the next moment we are aware, it disappears. We are still living within. Thought comes, the next moment we are aware, thought disappears. We are simply aware, living within. That helps us to live and discover the higher consciousness. A state of being. A metaphor, water remains the same. We call it an ocean. That is the first level of identification. And that ocean is our body, our life, our mind, intellect, ego. And then the waves in that ocean, their interaction. The thoughts, the sleep, the dream, the anxiety and the stress, all are waves, but we are none of them. Exploring that, it is a joy of discovery. We move into an immense joy to discover, I always identified with a particular thought or feeling, and my mind forced me to accept this is anxiety, but they are the waves. I'm deep down. What is that? Living within. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I know I don't want you to return from that state, but that is how our journey will continue. Bring your mind on the right palm, on the left palm. Take your own time, bring both the palms on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down, and